So, now let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start with a little bit of run prep to get you guys going. We can do everything in place, or you can do it marching forward. We'll do about anywhere from 8 to 10 reps as we go. So first thing we're gonna do is a knee hug march in place. Just point those knees up to your chest. We'll go 8 to 10 reps there. Then from there, we're gonna go to toe touches, or RDL.
Save the catches.
Pulling that heel up to your chest, figure 4. And then barnyard, stepping over backwards. We'll go 4 steps per side. Then we're gonna bring it over forward. So getting movement through your hips.
Myself.
Eight air squats. Four reverse lunge steps per leg, so 8 total. And then we're gonna do it one more time. You can do a little less reps this time, getting a little more range. So knee hug march, pulling those knees up. RDL or toe touch, or whatever you'd like to call it. Figure 4. Barnyard coming backwards. 4 each side. Forward over, stepping over the hurdle. Air squats, and then lunge steps. And last thing will be our lunge steps. First lunge, first lunge. After your last lunge, we're gonna go into a squat, where we're gonna grab our toes. And we're gonna do bootstrappers or Russian baby makers, whatever you like to call it. So grab your toes, hips up and down. 5 reps there. After your 5th rep, stay in the bottom of that squat, and we're gonna go sky reaches. 5 on each side. From there, keep your legs back. Mountain climbers, 10 total. Ten mountain climbers. And then we're gonna do 5 hiccups. So we don't have to go all the way to the floor, 5 hiccups. And now 5 of your best push-ups. So chest to the floor. If you need to control down, control in a good front plank, drop your knees and then push back up. But we want to lower in a good plank. And we're gonna do that one more time to make sure our heart rate's nice and ready for the workout. So back down, bootstrapper, 5 reps. Sky reaches after the bootstrappers. Mountain climbers after the sky reaches. Mountain climbers and then hiccups and push-ups. All right. And it looks like everyone's done with that. So hopefully this is visible enough. I'm gonna go over the workout. I know I asked if you guys could all see it. And we're gonna talk about different options to modify or adjust. So 400-meter run. And then you're gonna go a couplet of dumbbell deadlifts or odd object deadlifts and burpees, lateral burpees over your object. And that's gonna be 9, 9, 12, 12, 15, 15. Starting with the deadlifts, burpees, 9, 9, 12, 12, 15, 15. 800-meter run in the middle. When you come back from that run, we're gonna go the opposite way. So 15, 12, 9, going back down the ladder. 15 dumbbell deadlifts, 15 lateral dumbbell burpees, 12, 9, finishing off with a 400-meter run. So we have a nice little couplet sandwich there. For the deadlifts, use whatever equipment you have, obviously. So if you have 2 dumbbells, double dumbbell, those are gonna be dumbbells at the side here, good hinge, okay? Obviously, we can do a regular barbell deadlift if you have 2 odd objects, or if you have 1 object or 1 dumbbell, hold it in the middle. I don't care what it is, it just should be something that you're hinging, right? Burpees can be burpees in place or burpees over the object. On the runs, I would go more off time domain if you don't have distances marked. So roughly 1:45 to 2 minutes for 400 meters. And then around 4-ish minutes for 800 meters. So if you don't have distances marked or you're not sure and you don't want to get locked out there running, those are kind of time domains to shoot for. And I know everyone has their microphone muted, but is there any questions about movements.
Is there anything we should do instead of running?
So if you can't run, I would, if you don't have a jump rope or you're not jumping or anything, impact, I would sub mountain climbers and air squats. Okay, so we could go for the 400-meter run, 50 mountain climbers, 25 air squats, and then for the 800-meter run, we could go 25 additional mountain climbers, so 75 mountain climbers, and let's call it 35 air squats. So that way we're still getting a good stimulus with our legs, some deep hip flexion, and getting your heart rate up a little bit on that run. All right.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What's up? For the dumbbell deadlifts, how low are you going with the dumbbell?
So as low as you can safely go. Basically, if you have, let me grab dumbbells quick and I'll kind of show you different options. So what I mean by that, Susie, safely is if I can hinge all the way to the floor with good back mechanics and positions, right? So here, if I have to go here or really kind of break to get all the way down, it's too far. So shorten up your range of motion. Maybe it's just to here. Like I said, the goal is to get good hinging. Keeping in mind when we deadlift a barbell, it's going to be a little bit higher than dumbbells might be. So the range demands with dumbbells are going to be a little bit more than what you're used to.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, that same thing applies for everybody on the dumbbells. Is move within a range of motion that you can safely do across the workout, or whatever odd object you have.
If Nate beats me on this 400-meter run with a damn weight vest on, I'm just quitting. Like,
if Nate beats you, he probably didn't run all the way.
Don't worry.
All right, you guys ready? So before we start, I can set a clock if you're curious about your times. And as you come in, you can just say time, and I could tell you if you don't have a watch or a timer. I know this is more than I typically have on Saturday. I've been doing that on Saturdays, but it's up to you. Everyone's microphone is muted, so you'd have to unmute your mic. But I'm going to start a clock either way. Assuming I can find the remote that got moved. Or maybe not. I don't know where the remote is. All right. Is everybody ready? Ashley, where's the remote for the clock? And I'll count you down. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
just gonna do a modified thing of my version of this workout, I guess. I'm fast. Do something.
Why don't you just pick something from street parking?
Yes. Look at the gym.
Just take today off and move the stuff back.
I just wanted to. Okay, or on that side, let me know where that's running.
Nate, I don't know if you timed it, but I had you at 7:35, 17:35.
Yeah, thanks, man. I had that too.
Perfect. Susie, you're like 17:50 something. I didn't see when you got in.
Okay.
What's my time?
18:08. After.
And that vest is killer.
Have you been training with it?
Yeah, a little bit. It's the only piece of equipment I could find that was still available.
I saw they just had a sale today. 511 did.
Oh, really? I pay like $230.
Yeah, they're not cheap. Condor makes a pretty comparable vest, and they sell them at Lateral a lot cheaper. Nate, what kind of dog do you have?
She's a German short-haired pointer.
Okay. Oh, I see your face now. I thought you might have been like a Weimaraner or something like that, but
Looks similar.
yeah. So we'll hang tight for a minute while some people get back from their runs, and then we'll do the finisher. And I'll kind of explain the finisher, what I would say for expectations and how to do it. And I'll run a clock to let you guys know. You should be able to hear me.
Sounds good.
Good job, Connor.
Thank you, Coach.
So we still have, I think, one more that we're waiting for, and then we'll do the finisher together. I already told everyone else that, but so once Clay gets in, I'll go over the finisher, and I'll set a clock, and we'll go through that together.
Sounds good.
$20.55. Good job, Clay. All right, so the finisher is a 10-minute EMOM, 5 rounds each. Minute 1 is going to be, it says alternating dumbbell press. What I'm going to suggest is just changing that to push-ups. And I'll explain expectations for that in a second. The second movement is going to be hollow rocks. So this is going to be the second minute. It's going to be AMRAP hollow rocks. So we'll get into our hollow body position. Arms over the head, or arms here. Okay. You want to rock in one piece, right? So it should be legs and then upper body, like that. You should stay nice and tight. If that shape is too big, make it smaller. So that's why I had arms on the side, tucking me in, I can rock from here. However you want to do that. So we'll go minute 1, pick a range of push-ups that you feel like you can hold for 5 rounds. So that might be 10 push-ups, 15 push-ups, 6 push-ups. I don't want you to take it to failure. So instead of doing an AMRAP, in hitting failure, we're gonna get good quality set in, okay? We will do AMRAP for the hollow rocks. So the goal is to try to do that for the whole minute. All right. Any questions before we do that? I mean, if you have dumbbells and if you want to do a dumbbell press or a floor press, by all means, you can do that too. I would say there's probably a little bit more value in doing the push-ups today. So,
Are you going to switch after each minute?
what's that, Connor?
Are you gonna call switch after each minute?
Yep. So I'm gonna set a clock here, and I'll tell you. You might even be able to hear it beep, but I'll make sure to tell you guys when it's time for you to switch too. So we need 10 rounds. Set 1, 0. All right. Everybody ready? So we're going to start with push-ups. Counting down from 10. I'll count you down. If you can't hear it. Go. 3, 2, 1, go. So like I said, pick a set of push-ups that you can hang on to the whole time. We don't want to take it to failure. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Push-ups. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Thirty seconds. 3, 2. Three, 2, 1, and rock. $30. $10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. $30 seconds. And relax. Rock. $30 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Last round. Push-ups. One more set of push-ups. One more set of hollow rocks. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, last minute. Thirty seconds.
Can I just blow it out?
3, 2, 1. Time. All right, folks. Good little day of fitness. Good to see everyone. You can also find me on Saturdays at 10 a.m. All I got back was crickets. Was like, yeah, I won't be working out Saturday at 10 a.m.
I was trying to think of something witty, but I couldn't think of anything. So yeah.
You and everybody else, apparently, everyone was just like, nothing.
I was thinking about last Saturday, and I was like, I didn't want to have to pay you overtime, so I sat out on that one.
Yeah, like it would be helpful if your workout is not like run like 5 miles, because that defeats the purpose. Like,
well, not. Hey, I ran 5 miles.
See you Sunday morning. Yeah. As long as it's not 3 miles of running, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Well, talk to Ben Bergeron. He's the one who does the at-home workouts.
Call him.
What have you guys been doing to stay sane? I haven't seen anybody since someone comes to my classes.
I do a lot of online shopping.
Online shopping?
Yeah.
Doing your part to keep the economy going?
Yep. Trying to do my part for the small business owner.
I've been watching Netflix and eating ice cream.
That's basically what I've been doing.
Yeah. Every time I pick up the wine, I hear Jeremiah in my head telling me I drink too much, and then I just drink more. So.
Because you don't see me in person, and that's not enough to guilt you as the voice in your head.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, even me, like, I don't drink all day just so I can work out at 5, and that keeps me from drinking all day.
And then you start drinking after 5?
Then, yeah, I'm going to drink after, but it's at least a few hours of the day of not drinking.
There's this like little neighborhood restaurant down the street, and they sell frozen margaritas, and so we take the dog for a walk in the afternoon, and we go get a frozen margarita, and then I come home and I don't feel like working out, and so I've stopped drinking margaritas in the afternoon before workouts for that reason.
Wow, look at that. What restaurant is it?
It's called Park Grounds. It's on.
Oh yeah, I know Park Grounds.
Yeah.
I used to live right by it.
Yeah,
They
you
have
live
frozen
over there.
Jack and Cokes and frozen margaritas. It's delicious.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's better than coffee.
Is it still a dog park?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nate, what about you? What are you doing?
Working from home, doing some house projects, landscaping. I got my new retaining wall and pavers in.
Oh, nice.
That looks cool.
Grew some grass.
Looks good. I did some landscaping too.
Yeah. Nice.
Not quite as nice as yours. Not the retaining wall you have.
Well, I paid a contractor to build the actual wall.
What about you, Anna?
I'm working from home still. It's actually been pretty busy, but just making a lot of food, actually cooking a lot, which is nice.
I'm
And
tired.
drinking.
Yeah, I think everybody is. James, what about you? What are you doing?
Working from home and homeschooling takes up a majority of the time, and then just decluttering and stuff with the rest of the time.
Right. You got two kids?
I got 2, 9 and 7,
Oh, so you got your hands full.
and they send assignment after assignment. It's nonstop.
Yep.
But there's only 3 weeks left, so that's cool.
And then you're really going to have your hands full trying to entertain them for all day.
Yeah.
Clay, what about you?
Yeah, I'm working from home and I've been doing a lot of projects, a lot of cooking. Built my kettlebells, my chimp bar, and my plyo box.
You built kettlebells.
Yeah,
Are you, how did you do that?
What?
basketball, concrete, and PVC pipe.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen a couple of those.
That's pretty awesome.
I made a sandbag, but that was a lot easier.
Yeah. Didn't take quite as much work. Connor, what about you? What have you been up to?
Playing video games and finally doing some CrossFit after my college semester, which was online, ended last week. And a full course load online is a lot,
Yeah, I bet.
I'll say.
What video game are you playing?
MLB The Show.
So since we don't have baseball, you're getting your taste?
Yeah,
You're getting your fix?
It's the closest thing to sports right now, video game sports.
That's right. That's true. Esports. Well, all right, folks. It was good to see you guys. Like I said, I'm also around on Saturday. If the workout doesn't have 10 miles of running, come join me. If it does, no hard feelings.
All right, thanks, Jeremiah.
Thanks, Jeremiah.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye now.